Liberation Day: How Trump's reciprocal tariffs are reshaping global trade. The dawn of a new trade era. It's Wednesday, April 2nd, and today marks a pivotal moment in American economic history: Liberation Day. This is the day when the Trump administration officially levies universal reciprocal tariffs against every nation imposing tariffs on the United States. The move is nothing short of an economic earthquake, sending shockwaves through global markets, governments, and industries alike. For decades, the U.S. has maintained a remarkably open market, allowing foreign goods to flood in with little to no tariffs, while our so-called trade partners stack the deck against American exports. Today, that changes. Trump's approach is not just about policy tweaks, it's a complete overhaul of how America does business with the world. The first domino has already fallen. Canada caved this morning. After months of resistance and political posturing, Canadian leadership announced that they would eliminate all tariffs on U.S. goods, and they're not alone. Israel followed suit, dropping some tariffs as high as 200% down to zero. The question now is, who's next? For years, global leaders have hailed the Western world as a bastion of free trade. But in reality, this trade was anything but free. The United States had zero tariffs on key imports, while nations like Canada, Japan, and the European Union imposed massive tariffs on American goods. Here's a closer look at what American businesses have been dealing with. Canada's tariff nightmare: 270% tariff on all U.S. milk imports, 245% tariff on all U.S. cheese imports, 300% tariff on all U.S. butter imports, 238% tariff on U.S. chicken, 163% tariff on U.S. eggs. Agricultural goods taxed up to 100%. Meanwhile, American farmers had zero protection, allowing Canadian dairy farmers to dominate both their home market and the U.S. market. Trump's response: if they tax us, we tax them. No more trade imbalances, no more economic surrender. The world isn't just watching, they're scrambling. Trump's tariffs have forced immediate reactions from foreign leaders, as industries realize the impact of being shut out of the American market. For months, Canadian officials warned that Trump's tariffs would be disastrous for both economies. They lobbied, they negotiated, they even threatened retaliation. But when faced with the reality of losing access to their largest trading partner, they folded. This morning, Canada announced it would remove all tariffs on American imports, effective immediately. Yesterday, Israel announced the elimination of all tariffs on U.S. goods. Some Israeli tariffs were as high as 200%. They are now zero. The European Union has expressed concern while China remains silent, likely strategizing their next move. China has historically manipulated currency and imposed high tariffs on American technology and agriculture, so their response will be critical in determining the long-term effects of this policy. Economists are divided. Some predict this move will lead to a massive U.S. economic boom, as industries once crushed by unfair trade policies begin to thrive. Others fear market volatility, warning of potential price increases as global supply chains adjust. Trump's economic strategist Scott Bessent calls this the Trump call, drawing parallels to historic market realignments that only happen once every 100 years. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Bessent says. Markets will be volatile, but long-term, this will make America stronger. On the flip side, some analysts argue there is a 20% chance of a significant market correction. The S&P 500 has already dropped 5%. But whether that trend continues remains to be seen. Amidst the trade shakeup, another major political shift took place last night: the Wisconsin Supreme Court election. Liberal candidate Susan Crawford defeated conservative Brad Shamil, securing the swing vote that could impact key state policies. But the real Republican victory came in the form of a statewide referendum on voter ID laws, which passed with 63% support. The amendment permanently enshrines voter ID requirements in the Wisconsin state constitution. Republicans now plan to nationalize the issue, bringing the SAVE Act or Safeguard American Voter Eligibility to Congress. This bill would require voter ID for all federal elections, sparking fierce opposition from Democrats. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries denounced the SAVE Act, calling it a form of voter suppression. But with strong public support for voter ID laws, Republicans are pushing forward, daring Democrats to challenge them. Another bombshell report came this morning. Elon Musk may be stepping down from his advisory role in the Trump administration. According to Politico, Trump has told his inner circle that Musk's unpredictable nature has become a political liability. However, the same article contradicts itself, stating that Musk is expected to retain his role. Musk, appearing on Fox's The Five, dismissed allegations that he's used his influence for personal gain, stating, "I am under such an extreme spotlight that it is literally impossible for me to get away with anything nefarious, nor would I want to." His departure, if it happens, would send ripples through both political and financial sectors, given his massive influence on technology, energy, and AI policy. In an unexpected twist, Trump hosted Bill Maher at the White House last night. Maher, one of Trump's most vocal critics, sat down for dinner with Trump, Kid Rock, and Dana White. According to Kid Rock, Maher even brought a printed list of Trump's past insults and handed it to the president. Trump's response? He signed it and handed it back. The meeting was reportedly civil, with discussions on border security, economic policy, and ending wokeness. Is this the beginning of a political realignment, or just a one-time spectacle? Time will tell. With today's events, the world is entering a new era of global trade and politics. The reciprocal tariff policy is already forcing countries to rethink their trade strategies, while the Wisconsin election and SAVE Act could change the course of American voting laws. Meanwhile, Elon Musk's future role remains uncertain, and Bill Maher's unexpected White House visit proves that in today's political climate, nothing is off the table. Trump is making good on his promise to put America first. But the road ahead is unpredictable. Will other nations cave to the pressure? Will the economy boom or bust? And is this the beginning of a political shift that no one saw coming? One thing is clear, this is just the beginning.